Hey everybody, today's lesson is going to be on post moves and footwork, a little bit of angles and timing as well. A lot of the stuff we're going to be doing in the post will also translate to other areas of the court, being the perimeter being one of the major ones here. So we're going to be patient and we're going to practice some of these moves, and then again some of the pivots and stuff will translate later on. The post area and key area in general is a great area to get the ball for a good scoring look or to collapse the D and possibly get a kick out to an open teammate. Whether you're posting up and receiving a pass or you dribble drove and got to the key, you are a post player. So you should have a sound base of footwork and some hand education to get the hoop you want. You're not rushed and you're able to get that look. First thing we want to talk about is the 3 C's of a post up. So we want to be nice and wide, so we'd say triple threat position, low base. We're going to self-toss that ball to practice, so just going to put 2 hands on the ball, and as we toss we're going to spin the thumbs up and that ball should come right back into our pocket. As that's happening, I want to catch and pop the ball. So both feet are going to land at the same time. I'm just ever so lightly going to lift, and I'm going to pop the ball aggressively. So it's my ball. That's the first C, the catch. The next C is the chin. So as I'm catching, I'm bringing the ball into my chin. So it's on my center line, and I'm not exposing it one way or the other. My elbows will also come up on that chin. So I'm not looking to hurt anybody, but I am owning my space. That's the second C. The third C is check middle. So we chin, catch, chin, and check middle. What I'm looking for when I look middle are my teammates, my open shooters at the 45 or the slot and the baseline. Also, any cutters where I can hit them with a drop pass or a little lob over the top. So the 3 C's of a post up is catch it, chin it, check it middle. We don't want to check baseline because there's not really a lot going on there. We have probably 1 shooter and I've got my defender. I can see where they are by checking middle. If I see my defender over that shoulder, I know that they're there. If I don't see my defender on the check, I know that they're on my low hip and we're looking middle. So when we're posting up, we need to be aware of the location that we're doing it. If we're posting up too low, so we're on the block or lower, and we hit the drop step, we are behind the backboard. We're out of scoring position. So we want to hit our post up on the first hash mark or higher, including the elbow, high post. Okay, so I'm here posting up on the first hash mark right above the block. It's giving me lots of room and a good angle for my first drop step move. Again, the 3 C's of the post up is the catch, the chin, and the check middle. I'm checking for cutters and shooters. I'm also checking for my defender. If I see that defender as I go to my shoulder, I know that they're there, and my opening is baseline to the rim. There's a couple variations of drop steps that we can do. So every rep, we're gonna get low, we're gonna catch, chin, and check. As I'm checking, I actually drop that foot. So I start to seal that defender as I get their attention by looking middle. I drop step right from my chin. I start to pivot around, and then I'm extending up through my face for, in this case, left-hand finish. So this is a fast, quick finish where the defender doesn't have a chance to slide underneath me. If this is an athletic or quick defender, they might try to slide. So as I drop, they might slide straight down. If that's the case, I'm going to be looking at a pump fake or a power layup option. We have the same options going to the middle. I'm going to chin, catch, chin, and check middle, but I don't see a defender. I feel them on my bottom side, on the hip here. So I know that my opening's middle. The first one, it's going to be a quick finish with no dribble. The second option's with a dribble, a little pump fake, and a power finish. Notice that when I'm using my dribble, it's going between my legs in line with my belly button, where it's very protected. So our two counter moves to this. So again, we've got a very good defender. They're able to stay with us. Maybe they're gonna jump and block. So look at two counter moves on these out of the drop step. Find my hash mark. We're in a self toss. Catch, chin and check middle. What I do is I check middle. I recognize defenders there. So I'm gonna hit them with the drop step. I'm gonna use a dribble on this one to here. So I get to that position. I'm gonna notice the defenders slid with me, just like they did before, but I don't have my power layup option. So this is where I'm gonna hit my counter moves. I've got two types. The first one is if the defender jumps on that pump fake. So I'm gonna go drop step and pump. When that defender jumps, they're in the air, I'm gonna head rip and I step across. As they're landing, we get our finish, we go up. The second counter is they're not gonna jump on us, they're gonna jam that hip. So as we get to there, we're gonna come here, fake, they're gonna be pressed right on us. They're not gonna jam. I'm gonna spin off of him. Same finish, different way of getting there. Chin and check middle. We have the same looks going to the middle. And again, if that defender doesn't jump, but they jam us, we get the reverse spin. Continuing down the same theme of counter moves out of a drop step, we can get into a controlled fade, so we can fall away from that defender as well. So as I go drop, I'm stepping out with that second foot. So what we were doing is we were dropping, that foot was coming under our hip, so that we were athletic, we could go straight up. My outside foot is actually going to reach away from the rim, and as I get there, I'm falling with that. My weight's gonna come over that hip as I get up into the shot. I'm gonna imagine that the ball and my knee are attached by a string. So as the ball comes up, so must my knee. Catch, chin and check middle, defender's there, drop step, reach, right up over the top of our head. Chin and check middle. I'm gonna go, that second foot is gonna reach as far to that foul line as I can. I'm gonna follow that foot, and again, the ball and knee attached by a string. So we have pivots as well. We have 2 feet we can pivot off of, and we've got 2 pivot options, front and reverse. Gives us 4 pivot options right off the hop. If we can use those, we're gonna create space, we're gonna make ourselves options and gaps, give ourselves shot opportunities, and we're gonna make this defender have to do something. When they make that decision, we go A, B, or C. First move, second counter, third counter. So as I pivot, I'm gonna go pivot on this foot. Balls again, chin. I'm gonna keep my chin over the ball. I stay low, and as I'm pivoting, my chin's going on this shoulder. I'm trying to find the rim, up and down. So as we pivot, if I recognize that defender's not there or still low, I'm just gonna simply rise up. So out of the reverse pivot, we're starting to get into area where that same footwork will apply in the perimeter. We can add jabs, cross steps, full spins. So really is versatile, good footwork.